What do server clusters, cloud computing, and digital simulation have to do with winning a NASCAR race? If you ask Michael Waltrip Racing, the answer is quite a lot. Michael Waltrip Racing is a NASCAR team that runs digital simulations in the cloud to enhance their car designs. They rely on Penguin Computing's high-performance computing cloud infrastructure, called Penguin Computing on Demand, to run Star CCM Plus simulation software from CD-Adapco. And behind it all, Intel Xeon E5 processors provide the speed for these cloud-based digital simulations.
The future of digital simulation for small and mid-sized companies is really bright. Small and mid-sized companies today have to rely on building physical models in order to serve their customers. This is both time-consuming, expensive, and in many cases somewhat error-prone. What digital simulation does is allows all of this work to be done in parallel, more accurately, and digital simulation very soon is going to become one of the most important competitive measures for these businesses.
So CD-Adapco has helped Michael Waltrip Racing basically by allowing them to do simulations a lot faster and more efficiently. We do this through our pre-processing, where we've actually developed over the last 10 years really advanced meshing technology and automatic surface wrapping capabilities to handle the complex CAD that a lot of these companies have to deal with.
NASCAR really is an arms race, and digital simulation is one of our best tools to help win that race. For example, we redesigned the front end of our chassis almost exclusively using simulations with the CD-Adapco software. The redesign added about 50 pounds of downforce, which is enough extra grip to get us about 1/10 of a second a lap. That 1/10 of a second might not sound like much, but in NASCAR, that can be the separation of 10 cars on a qualifying grid. Traditionally, all of our testing has been done in the wind tunnel, and that's expensive, almost $1 a second. Now we do most of our testing through simulation and just use the wind tunnel for a final check. It's a much more efficient process.
The key advantage here is that with simulation, they can actually help develop the product right first time at a reduced cost. With solutions from CD-Adapco, Intel, and Penguin, companies like Michael Waltrip can develop products better, faster, and at a lower cost.
Penguin Computing on Demand is the true pay-as-you-go high-performance computing service. So it's very easy for a customer to get started on POD. It's actually possible to go from registration to analyses within 5 minutes. Waltrip Racing works with Penguin Computing using our POD service. It's a software system that's basically all ready to go for them. It's elastic, they can scale it up and scale it down as they need. And we have tremendous support from CD-Adapco in helping Waltrip using the analysis system. Penguin Computing's vision for high-performance computing in the cloud is that it will become more and more of a mainstream part of our customers' workflow. They'll still have on-premise systems, but they'll use the cloud for more of the burst parts of their workload. One of the key things that is really helping customers like Waltrip move their workflow into the cloud is because we're making the workflow just a lot easier for them to manage. We have tools that let them move not only the control parameters for the analysis, but also the data into the cloud, actually run the simulations, and then move the data back to the organization, all in a very automated way. Recently, we've started using the Intel Xeon E5 processor for our POD solution, and that allows us to have a lot more capacity, a lot more capability per server.
Through improvements in performance, energy efficiency, I/O, memory, and software tools, the E5 processor family has essentially become the tool for the use of digital simulation, whether it's in workstations, clusters, or the cloud. We've already demonstrated up to 66% performance improvement on the Star CCM Plus turbocharger benchmark when run on the Xeon E5 processor family. Companies that run these CD-Adapco applications on the Xeon E5 can significantly cut down their simulation time and increase the value of these simulations through lower time to results and the ability to run more simulations per unit time.
We're competing with established teams with lots of resources, and we really need to have more speed than they do, and that's what digital simulation lets us do. Speed is crucial, and not just on the track. Design speed is a critical measure of our success.